Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective. My name is Yella. With me today, I have Connor.
Hello there.
And Blake.
Hello.
And we are back with the final part of End of Days, Ben Drowned. Finally, will Ben get enough liquid in his lungs to drown? We won't find out here, but we will find out what else happens in this story that got extremely way too meta at the end of the last chapter. Like, what is it even trying? I don't know.
Chapter 3. I'm back with an update on this. I apologize for the delay.
Jesus Christ.
Between work, home, and getting wisdom teeth pulled. Painful, by the way.
Why didn't you get put under?
Never mind the haunting.
Like, did you just do it yourself in, like, the fucking bathroom?
Oh, probably.
Just knocking out with a pipe wrench?
As like a normal person.
Yeah. I've been busy. But the game is always on my mind and catches me at the oddest of times.
I personally like the idea that she's just been too busy to be haunted, so she didn't bother updating anybody on it.
Yeah. Well, I just like the fact that she's being haunted, but it's like such a lackluster, useless haunting that like she can just live a normal life and be like, every once in a while it gets a little annoying.
Yeah. Every once in a while it's just like, oh hey, I see the elegy of emptiness.
You know, you watch the Ring video and it's just like, in 96 years you will die. It's like,
She's driving somewhere. She sees the elegy of emptiness like on the side of the road, but like they pass it and just keep going to where they were going.
It just waves at them and they're like, oh hey.
Oh, hey.
I didn't know the statue could wave. Weird. Well, bye.
Yeah. I learned something new about this useless ghost following me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, what? It's like that.
I know that one. That one's really good.
Yeah. All right. The game is always on my mind and catches me at the oddest of times. In fact, soon after Haldus and I left the game at the pawn shop, he seemed to totally forget about it. It's like he expects me to do the same.
Yeah, just move on with your life.
It's not doing anything to you.
I mean, he didn't get haunted like at all. He got burned by the cartridge, but that was it.
Yeah, he got burned by the cartridge, and that was it.
How can I? It's almost like I've been, for lack of a better word, chosen.
You know, she keeps saying, for lack of a better word, and it's always a perfectly fine word.
It's a good word. Don't worry, you don't need a better word. Yeah. It's good enough.
And we've also been over this a million times, but you tried as hard as you could to get haunted.
Yeah, you did.
Don't act like you were chosen for this.
I was chosen for this because on a cartridge that I suspect to be haunted, I did the thing that upsets the ghost.
It's like if I write a play and I'm pitching it and they're like, we need someone to play this main character, but it's like, where are we going to find someone that fits this description? And it's just my description exactly. I'm like, well, I guess I have to do it.
Yeah,
I wasn't planning on taking this lead role, but it's just, who else is going to do it?
Yeah, who else would fit this character as well as I?
It's like this play was written for me. Oh wait, it was.
Yeah, by me even.
Just like this fanfic.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be the person to stop this enemy?
The enemy doesn't even do anything.
I hope not.
The worst it's done is give you like a creepy lucid dream.
Yeah.
So, of course, I've been curious. And my curiosity leads to worrying. And worrying lead to fretting.
Yeah, I've been, for lack of a better word, worried.
Yeah. I've lost a lot of weight.
Okay.
I'm not eating properly or sleeping sometimes. When I don't sleep, I lie awake and think of the guy from that pawn shop, then the girl.
Move on.
Why would two people take the time and effort to look so much like game characters or objects?
Maybe
they don't objectify them.
Maybe they're just cursed.
Why was the girl afraid of the guy's lover? Something about this, it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, maybe the part where it literally haunted me.
That sentence will stand the test of time.
Yeah.
About this story. About 3 weeks ago now, I decided to do one thing. Return to the pawn shop. If I could see it, confront my fears, maybe I'd stop being so freaking paranoid.
Hey guys. Maybe now that she returns to it for the second time, maybe now it'll be gone.
Oh, I still have my money down. Oh, I'm about to hit reach, yo.
Oh.
Yeah. I returned to the shop to find that it had been shut down.
Ooh, bam!
Yes. Oh, we're like gazillionaires.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a real-life gazillionaire?
We're getting, like, all of the bingo lines on the bingo card.
Nobody knows what that's from.
We're all getting bingo at the same time. But, being my curious self, I grabbed a credit card and picked the lock of the store, going inside.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah,
I know I'm admitting to breaking and entering.
I mean,
sue me.
You can pick some locks with a credit card, but like not usually that kind.
Yeah, it really depends on the type of lock. Yeah.
As I went inside, most of the merchandise was gone.
Expected, considering it's been shut down.
Yeah, most, except for on the shelf, there's one lonely copy of Quest 64.
Yeah, because nobody wanted to take that home.
The smell of dust filled the air, as did the feeling of being watched come over me. You didn't need come over me.
Oh man, we have another great creepypasta trope.
Guys, wait, that means that the smell of the feeling of being watched came over her.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, great trope coming up.
Here it is.
I didn't like it, but continued on.
It scared me, but I did it anyway. Like, God, every time.
Like, even if you weren't being haunted by a game that did nothing to you,
it did nothing.
It still would be a bad idea to walk into a store if you're getting the uneasy feeling that someone else is there, because it could be like a fucking crazy homeless person. You get your face eaten off by some crazy dude with a weapon
or something. It could be like a guy with a knife or whatever.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Yeah.
Again, tripping on bath salts, playing Quest 64.
What a true lunatic.
Yeah, playing Quest 64.
The true insanity.
Playing Quest 64.
The pure insanity.
As soon as I saw what game he was playing, I called the cops. This man had to be stopped.
Yeah.
This man was no.
Yeah. He was playing the New Game Plus. I didn't even know Quest had a New Game Plus. The first person ever to play Quest 64's New Game Plus.
Yeah. I walked to the back of the store, to the employees' lounge. Employees' lounge? Do you think they have teachers' lounges like school?
Like,
you know what's in the back of the store? Like, more merchandise. Yeah.
Storage space.
Like, some, Google has an employee lounge, instead of just a standard break room. But this is,
but Google is not, I don't know, Dan's Pawn Shop.
Maybe at the most, instead of an employee's lounge, if you want, maybe you could have had like a little office space.
Well, break room. I mean, a lot of places have
a break room, but a lounge implies things.
It implies a level of fanciness. It implies cigars and strippers.
Yeah,
that's what they have at the Google lounge, right?
Maybe it was a pawn shop and a head shop.
Where you get head?
No, a head shop, like bongs and weed and stuff. I'm one of those Denver boys smoking that green every day.
Yeah, exactly. And I live in a fucking state that doesn't even have state-owned liquor stores.
Yeah. Once again, I used the credit card. As I did, I heard a door open from within the lounge.
Whoa.
I spooked and jumped to the nearest hiding spot, which happened to be behind a toolbox.
A toolbox?
I love being short sometimes.
Yeah, you must be fucking
You must be tiny as hell. What the hell?
It's like fucking George Shrinks in this bitch. Like, how are you hide behind the toolbox?
I spooked. I also really like that. I spooked.
Also, shouts to all my fans who, remember George Shrinks. All my boys and girls out there keeping the George Shrinks banner raised high.
I'm just wondering if maybe Cheap Month never ended, and she's only like 6 inches tall.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What color would she be clad in?
What? Yeah, what is her outfit?
Yeah.
Never discovered.
God, I don't care.
Yeah. An LOZ hoodie clad.
Yeah. As I stayed hidden, I watched as a woman with dark brown hair, bright green eyes, and a slim build emerged with the damned creeper that used to work in the now closed shop.
I like that she can, from behind cover, from probably assumed a distance, identify the eye color of this person. Like, I don't know. Usually that requires being quite close.
Well, she did jump to the nearest hiding spot. And she was like right next to the door.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking is, creeper. Aw, man.
Yeah.
No, I'll cut that. There's only so many pathetic references you can make. Before it's just like, what are you doing with your life, Connor?
Is someone in here?
The guy asked. I covered my own mouth with my hand, desperately trying to keep myself quiet and hidden.
As opposed to the other mouth in the room.
Sneaky isn't my strong suit.
I didn't cover his mouth because I didn't want to hear his voice.
Yeah.
I mean, you're small enough to hide behind a toolbox. You don't. I mean, I think even if you were super clumsy, no one could even hear it.
Yeah.
I don't hear when an ant trips.
I'll look to the right side, you take the left.
The woman said. Her voice was deep, almost an unsettling deep tone.
Maybe I should be the one that.
It's almost-
I'll look to
it's-
the right side, you take the left.
It's almost like her voice was reverberating with like echoes and shit.
Liquid plumber gets the drain clear every time, baby.
Nah, Yella, you keep the voice. I'll just pitch down over the sentences.
I just wanted to do the liquid plumber.
Yeah. I stayed shrunk and hid it.
Whoa, is she Ant-Man?
So she literally is like George Shrinks.
She shrunk down.
God damn it.
Oh God. They were going to find me.
Man.
Oh God.
Oh my
man.
god. Oh my.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Eating her.
Yeah. I was so screwed. I'd never done something
Scary
like
language.
that before.
Oh man.
I would be arrested. I would be thrown in prison.
Oh
Haldus. Oh, Haldus.
no. I can't take it seriously with a name like Haldus.
I stopped taking it seriously back when she said I was so screwed.
Yeah, that too.
I couldn't take it seriously back when she stayed shrunk.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's be fair. We couldn't take it seriously the moment she described herself as a happy and healthy 19-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't take it seriously from the first line.
Yeah. Why, hello there, Tara.
I froze and looked up. It was the guy. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
My stomach flipped several times in rapid succession.
That sounds like an issue.
I felt ill as he grabbed my arm.
Oh, if your stomach is fucking doing like, super duper rolls in your body, then yeah.
Yeah, combat rolls. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Now,
What the hell were they going to do?
Ah, so this is the trespasser.
The woman said.
I caught her by the toolbox, sweetie.
The
You know what
guy
I'm
said
saying?
as he drug me into the open. I fought against his grasp with a snarl, but it was no use.
I snarled at him, but he wouldn't let me go.
Normally that works, so
Yeah.
I was surprised when it didn't work.
Yeah, normally
no
a
use.
snarl. Yeah.
Yeah. He had an iron grip on me. If I moved wrong, he could snap my arm in two if he wanted to.
Okay.
I fought back with my other arm, but he grabbed it.
Oh, good. Smart. You're so smart.
Terror swept through me as, with one swift move, I was suddenly facing the woman and not the guy.
Okay.
I'm imagining this in my head. It's really hard to do so.
It's really, like, what is even going on?
I think he spun her around, but...
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just all described in such an awful way.
It's
It's
essentially
not described.
No, I mean, here's the thing. Have you ever learned how to swing dance? It's kind of like that.
Oh, yeah. Swing your partner do-si-do.
Throw your partner on
Finally,
the
years of
floor.
having to do that for like 1 week every year in gym class have paid off.
Yeah, they taught you to swing dance.
Swing dance, line dance, square dance, like you all have that like literal 1 week of gym class where they make you learn all those.
No.
And then they do that every year. It's like American history. You always get up to like World War I and then you start over again at the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I stammered.
Hey, that's how you stammer. Good job.
Yeah. I felt a panic attack rising in my chest.
Just giving you what rightfully is yours.
Oh, that's
The
so
woman?
awkward to
Yeah.
say.
Words have order.
Yeah.
Words order have do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Have words order?
Yes.
Oven something?
Have order words.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the oven meme that I don't know. How it goes.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. Give me a second to remember. Hey guys, why do they call it an oven when you oven the cold food out hot eat the food?
I
my
swear to God, looking at that makes me feel like I've had a stroke every
I know.
fucking time.
I'm just glad that I can recall that one from memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried so hard to remember and memorize like has anyone ever been going so far as to do once as that fucking thing?
Yeah.
But I never could.
Yeah. Dick tricks
felt
are quick,
so
make
annoying.
quick dicks, that flip dicks, and sit quick. 6 tricks make this look thicker.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. The woman got closer to me, and I felt something going into my back pocket. It was a crisp $100 bill.
Apparently, yeah.
I rightfully jumped at the motion.
Rightfully. I had every right to jump.
I'm sorry, my cat jumped on my lap, and I just had to pick her up and cuddle her.
Did she rightfully jump?
Yes, she did. Right into my arms, and I'm holding her
Nice.
like a beautiful, bouncing 19-year-old woman. A jumpy little one you are. Oh, now let me say my line. Now I'm done talking to my cat.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm joking.
The guy said,
Jumpy, but fiery. She'll serve well for this.
The woman said, I closed my eyes and dropped my head, my hair falling around my face, a dark blonde curtain to shield my ashamed face from the world.
I spent weeks writing that sentence.
Yeah, it's got more dramatic as it went along.
Yeah. Also, I'm still imagining her as being like a couple inches tall, so I imagine she's just standing in this other woman's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's holding an action figure.
Yeah.
I felt two very cold fingers catch my chin and force me to look up.
We chose you for a reason, girl. Now be a good puppet and play that game.
The woman smiled. I'm not going to go into this
Time to
fucking
play
rant
the
again.
game.
I snarled and used all my body
snarling.
weight against the man, causing him to fall against the tools and lose his grip on me. The woman reached out to slap me, but I dodged the blow and ran for the door, quickly going to the car.
Who thinks their arms are long enough to slap?
The woman followed me, but I was in the driver's seat and locked the doors by the time she had gotten to me. She pounded on the window as I started the engine. Okay, she didn't fumble with her keys and then get caught again, so... but that's a movie trope, not a creepypasta trope.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
The tires of my car squealed on the pavement as I drove like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone in the morning, cuz. Come on, let me do a song reference.
Yeah, you see, creepypasta characters, they always have the opposite problem, actually, where they're too common. They get, a knife through both kneecaps, and they don't even scream.
Yeah.
They don't want to give them the satisfaction. He stabbed me right in the heart, but I didn't even give him the satisfaction of dying.
Yeah.
He stabbed me right in the heart, but I had to keep playing the video game.
Yeah. Okay, squealed on the pavement as I drove like a bat out of hell from that place. I didn't even put on my seatbelt as I drove.
Wow.
The absolute mad woman.
What a crazy lady you have here.
Yeah, screw admitting to breaking and entering. Girl, you just admitted to not wearing your seatbelt.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I think we have a pretty weird, unique person on our hands here.
Yeah.
You're going to jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, the rest of your short life.
The rest of her short life.
Maybe she lives in Beanpole's town and there's just literally no laws at all.
Maybe.
Yeah. She said short life, so did she die and is narrating this from beyond
that, or she means short because her life so far has been relatively short, being only 19.
Or maybe
she also is very short.
Or maybe she's planning on doing that thing where it's that there's all those celebrities that died at a certain age. That's what number is that? I forget what it is.
20-something, 27.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's planning on dying when she's 27 or whatever. Joining that club.
God, I wish that were me.
That's so fucking dark. That gives you so little time.
Whoa.
Man, we need to finish all of our really important videos now.
Yeah, because that's next year.
Yeah.
I'm in my back 20s. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Honestly, in those moments, I kind of wished I had gotten in an accident.
Whoa.
Maybe then I could slip into a coma and escape this living hell.
No, because then it'll be like the Ash Pokemon theory.
Oh, yeah.
Another creepypasta.
Yeah. Damn my curiosity.
Oh my gosh. That's like a Drax line.
Yeah. I kind of started it in the Drax voice,
Luna,
honestly.
damn these Philly hormones.
Yeah. Oh, God. I kept going until I got home. I didn't even stop much on the way there, despite the stop signs. Oh well, if I got a ticket, big deal. Add it to breaking and entering and assault.
I don't think it's assault if they go to kidnap you.
Yeah,
or whatever they were going to do.
That was self-defense, let's be real.
I luckily got home before Haldus returned. I reached around in my back pocket and got the cartridge the woman gave me.
Luckily, imagine if Haldus was there, then he would be there.
He would be there for me, physically and emotionally.
Imagine if I remembered that the woman gave me the cartridge and I like threw it out the window at any point on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny that, but no, I accidentally kept it.
Yeah, and
Funny
It's
how
like I
these
was
things
chosen.
happen.
Yeah.
It's like I was chosen.
I'm sure I'll accidentally play it and use the 4th day glitch again.
It's like muscle memory. She loads up the game and like just can't stop herself from accidentally doing the 4th day glitch.
Let's just screen cap this and put it to our oops didn't mean to.
Yeah.
Instant gold.
I luckily got home before Hollis returned. I was trying to get my backpack. Yeah. Sure enough, it was the damn game.
What else would it fucking be?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, I'm giving this back to you, basically, or something like that.
Something along those lines.
You've got to keep playing the game.
We knew. The three of us. We knew what it was. You're the only one who didn't know.
And how wouldn't you not know?
I almost screamed and almost screamed. There
Oh,
she
hey,
goes.
she's
a
back
fucking
to
counter?
almost.
You know, in her nightmares, she screams, but, you know, when she's awake, she never does scream. She
Don't
only
scream
almost screams.
when you're playing Ben Drown.
I was screamed and threw it across the room, but then I eyed it carefully. I then also remembered my two friends.
Oh my God.
I then also remembered to introduce my two friends to the story finder.
Yeah,
for
finally.
For safety's sake, I'll call them Inferna and Nico.
Cause
I'm just face palming over here.
you know what? I'll whatever.
God.
I'll read you. I'll riff
For
you.
safety's sake, I'll call
But
them
there
by
ain't
their
no way.
internet
Are you just
handles, I
quoting
guess.
all the No Doubt songs now? and
No, that's a
parodying them?
Meatloaf song.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My dad only had Bad Out of Hell 1. He didn't have any of the other albums.
That is for better than
What song?
I want you. I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna
Oh,
love you. But don't be sad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Oh my god, this paragraph.
Okay,
Read
I'll
this
call them
paragraph.
Inferna. I'll call them Inferna and Nico. We're hackers. Well, Nico more so than Inferna, but Inferna was still good at hacking into game cartridges.
Here,
Uh-huh.
Blake finds himself faced with a difficult choice. Make a joke about how Nico is just one letter away from Neo, who was a hacker in the Matrix, or Nico, my cousin, is
Yeah. Nico, my cousin, I heard you had a haunted game cartridge.
This is very good playing, Nico.
Nico would be able to diagnose if the game was really haunted.
Is she also
And
a
if-
doctor?
And if not, Inferna could fix the game to what it was supposed to be.
Oh, she can
Well,
just
jeez.
she can just exorcise the ghost from the
Yeah.
cartridge.
I'm gonna need an old gamer and a young gamer.
Yeah.
Well, geez, I wish I knew you had these friends 3 chapters ago.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have done something
Maybe
then.
maybe
We
you
have a
could've
difficult
fixed this,
case
like,
here, gentlemen. It's
like
a
you could've-
boomer game, but it has been infected with a millennial virus.
Like you could have fixed this like 3 weeks ago, like in the timeline of the story.
So do you think this author in real life has friends who wanted to be in the story suddenly?
Yeah,
Or-
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not even going to give it or. You all know that's
yeah,
the case.
that's probably it.
So, I called Nico. She was home, and after I explained the situation, she said she was on her way with Inferna. Well, after she was done bitching me out for not telling her about this and not getting help.
Yeah.
Self-understanding.
You know,
A moment of clarity.
I'm on Nico's side right now.
Yeah. Nico's always been an older sister to me, so it was understandable.
Also, you've just been a complete dumbass.
Yeah, she's like my
Yeah.
older sister. That's why I'm only mentioning her now.
Yeah?
An hour passed and my doorbell rang.
You live far away from one another.
Sure enough, Nico and Inferna had arrived. I was relieved when I first saw Nico, her 6-foot frame, dark hair, and hazel eyes.
Are you gonna kiss
I leaned
her?
in and hugged her, just weakly.
Oh.
My arms still were sore from the confrontation at the shop.
Like, the way she described it made it like she was, like, all dreamy, like, oh, she's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Her 6-foot frame, which is 5.5 feet taller than I am.
Yeah.
Dark hair and hazel eyes. After hugging Nico, Inferna instigated the next hug to me.
Oh, that's a sentence.
Even though Inferna and Nico
To
are
me.
sisters, they vary in height.
Whoa.
What?
Siblings aren't always the same height as... I'd better tell my brother and sister who are different heights than me.
I thought all siblings were identical. Like, All siblings,
All
are identical.
Mhm.
Yeah. Inferna's only 5'2", a mere 6 inches shorter than me, while Nico's 6 foot, as I mentioned.
That's just written weird.
Yeah. Also, wait. So Inferna is 6 inches shorter than she is. So she is 5'8".
It's like a fucking word puzzle.
Yes.
How can
exactly.
she hide behind a toolbox if she's 5'8"?
Maybe
They
it's like
had
one of
to
those
have-
like super tall like toolboxes that cost like a couple $1,000s.
Probably.
Yeah.
Why is that still in the pawn shop?
Yeah,
then?
that's expensive, dude. Take that with you.
But they both have dark hair and the same hazel eyes that change colors with their emotions. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Just
Fuck
fuck
off.
off.
Yeah,
Such a dumb fucking fan fiction thing.
All right, yeah,
Just
we're
don't do this.
done with this riff. Have fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Fuck
out.
this story. This
Peace
is
out.
where we draw our line. Impreg and this.
Empreg and color changing emotion eyes.
It's the
Mood
unspoken
ring
rule.
eyes.
If you ever request a story, if it's impreg or has color changing hair, then you might as well just fucking never post it.
color.
Ooh, color changing hair now. That I'd want to read
I'd,
about.
I'd be up for
color
color
changing
changing
eyes
hair.
is
but-
color changing eyes is generic and boring. Color changing hair is cool and interesting.
I just want the hair to constantly cycle through colors.
Oh yeah, my brain was just being dumb. They both have dark hair and hazel eyes that change colors. I thought it said both. Changed.
Yeah, but like I'm imagining someone with color changing hair. It's like when someone installs neon lights on their car and they, cycle through colors.
Yeah, well, it's like when you have like a sweet gaming PC and it cycles through colors.
Oh yeah.
It's like something
when you
that
have-
changes through colors, guys.
It's like when you have a sweet HP pavilion that you can buy for like $900.
It's like when you have a sweet HP Envy that you can buy for. I didn't even want to say how much money I spent on this computer.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
buy a car or buy this computer.
Well, I got mine on a new egg sale, so yeah.
I got mine on a Woot sale.
Yeah. I was relieved when Nico took the game from me. She examined it and shook her head.
She just looks at it, just with her eyes, just like, oh, this isn't haunted.
Yeah,
Come
she scans
on.
it with her color changing eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with her mood ring eyes.
I mean, basically, that's
Yeah.
what she says.
Betty Davis eyes. Tara, sweetie, this game could easily just be hacked. Honey.
She said.
Yeah, Terry, you could be freaking yourself out over nothing.
Inferna agreed, but then I explained what had just happened at the pawn shop.
Oh, not over nothing. Figure yourself out for nothing. Yeah.
Nico's hazel eyes turned into a shade of brownish red.
Oh!
They actually did. Too many authors say the characters have color-changing eyes, but then they actually don't do that, But
Yeah.
wow, this author's going all in
This
on
author
it.
actually did it.
Her
the
eyes
absolute mad
actually
woman.
are doing it.
Throw in that ancient copy pasta where it's like, my dad died of smoking cigarettes, and I wish I had smoked one because fucking story gave me cancer or something. Still not as old as Ben Drowned.
Yeah. Ben Drowned was actually like the original, story. It's the second oldest book in the world next to the Bible.
Dang.
You look back at like ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics and you see, references to Ben Drowned.
Yeah, you see one of the hieroglyphics is the Elegy of Emptiness statue.
Yeah, like you see like a bunch of hieroglyphics on the wall, and you're like, "Hey, look at these hieroglyphics!" And like the Egyptologist next to you starts freaking out, and you're like, "Why? What does it say?" And he looks at you, and he's just like, "You shouldn't have done that."
Oh.
And it's like, how do you get that from like a bunch of pictures of like people like standing around holding things?
Yeah. So Nico's hazel eyes turned into a shade of brownish red. She was pissed I was hurt.
Oh, anger eyes.
I looked to Inferna, and her eyes were turning darker, meaning she was going to hurt who hurt me.
God.
Oh my
Dear.
god. They're such anime characters.
Yeah, I'm adding this to my cringe compilation.
What
Yeah,
the
somewhere out there
fuck?
we have like a viewer who's like, what? Instead of like fucking the text of the story, why does it just say "fuck off" in the middle of the screen? I wonder why.
After I calmed them a little, I plugged in the game. I almost cried when I saw the Haldis file still there. They hadn't even tried to sell it again.
Why
Yeah,
would
'cause-
they try to sell it again? They
There's
didn't even sell it the first time. They gave it away. It doesn't count as selling if you don't charge you any fucking money for it.
Plus, like, okay, so you know what? Fine, you're chosen because you were a dumbass and you did the fourth day glitch again, twice. Well, you upset the ghost twice, you idiot. And
No.
then
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, and now there's this weird plot line of she has chosen herself. Of course they didn't try to sell it again. Or at all. Like, their
Yeah.
plan, whatever the fuck it is, involves you now, because you were a dumb idiot.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, so after doing a proper fourth day glitch,
This is the
everything
third time!
changed again. She literally hasn't tried to play the game once without doing the
My
glitch.
God.
Just play
Well,
the
I guess
goddamn
maybe
game.
she is trying to summon the ghost this time.
I guess.
You know, it's like this time they are going to the abandoned house at night with their spirit boxes and their ghosts, you know,
Their salt and
The
their
detection
kids
shades.
these
devices.
days with their spirit boxes and their
A-
elegy
a-
statues.
and they're trying to summon the ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
just real quick, so she called in her hacker friends, and instead of, I don't know, doing a hacker thing, they're just gonna play the game some more.
Yep.
Ah,
I don't know. She wanted witnesses or something. I don't know.
yes. Then why does it
So
matter that
I
they're
have
hacking?
to I have to imagine that she wants to like summon the ghost for real, you know,
Yeah.
so that they could do something. That this has to be what they're trying. So after doing a proper fourth day glitch, everything changed again. It became similar to the J-Deuceable stuff, but only I wasn't in Clocktown.
Yeah, please just go read that other story so I don't have to write.
I was in Snowhead, and it was odd. The snow was constantly falling, but there was none on the ground. It confused, like, what? I'm just
It
trying to
confused
imagine
Connor.
this. It confused me, the reader, as I went for the Snowhead Temple.
Wait, Tara, stop for a second. Unequip the lens of truth.
Nico said,
Yeah.
Zoom
I
and
nodded.
enhance.
I nodded and did
Unenhanced.
as I was told. Yeah. When I got rid of the lens of truth, something happened. Something that caused all of us girls to jump.
Stop jumping.
The game stopped. Just stopped.
That makes you jump? The game
Yeah, why did-
freezing?
That makes you jump?
What?
Like
Like,
the game freezing?
It's not even
is
like a jump scare or anything. The game just stops.
Yeah, my computer
just-
B-sodded and I like just, B-sawed my pants.
Yeah.
Not even like it's not even that because
It
it's
just
it's
froze.
just froze.
I don't know. Take the cartridge
well,
out
actually, you
and
know what
blow
would
on
scare
it.
me? If the N64 did B-sod.
Yeah, that would be scary.
That would be
That would
scary.
be very terrifying.
I couldn't move my avatar. Link,
Stop
you
calling
couldn't
him
move
that.
Link.
Link!
His
And
name
then
is
suddenly
Link,
the
you
song of
monster.
Unhealing played.
Ah.
The song continued for a few minutes as Nico, Inferna, and myself all held completely still and watched intently,
Just turn
all of
this-
us shivering a little like a chill just crossed over the room. What are Nico and Inferna's purpose?
To be there.
Oh.
Yeah. After the song, an image of the Happy Mask salesman appeared. He was smiling. Next to him was the Skull Kid. I
Oh.
noticed as Inferna lost all color in her cheeks. It takes a lot to scare Inferna, and I could tell she was scared.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that,
God.
I know this girl Inferna, she ain't scared of nothing.
She ain't scared of no ghost.
She's really scared of this ghost, though.
Yeah, this ghost.
I'm really scared of ghosts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not part of the Ghostbusters. I'm just singing the song.
Yeah,
That's why I call the Ghostbusters.
yeah, because I'm terrified of him.
When there's something strange in your neighborhood, I run away.
I run away and call the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
So if you're scared
Yeah.
of ghosts, why do you bust ghosts? Because busting makes me feel good.
bustin',
Yeah.
bustin',
Bustin', busted, busted, bustin', 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 bustin'. I heard a giggle from the Skull Kid.
Yeah, as he does.
Go to the lair of the temple's boss, yes/no.
That's an option that appears when you have beaten. Fun fact: that's an option that appears when you've beaten a temple boss, and you go back to that boss in like a next cycle, and you touch the little teleporter pad. I do
Alright,
enjoy
sweet.
that
So
about Majora's Mask, that you can redo boss fights.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you girls proved the cartridge was haunted. So now, like, I don't know, take it out and like take it apart, and you gamer
Douse it
hacker
in-
girls do your gamer hacking.
Douse it in holy water and say a prayer, I
Yeah.
guess.
I picked up the controller and dropped the option to no.
Drop the option.
It was so weird. But the arrow went back up to yes every time I tried to change it. I got frustrated and picked yes after a bit, leading to my avatar going up into the air and bursting into flames, and the death scene came through.
Yeah, that also happened in Ben Drowned. Good job. You rewrote it again. Good job.
The Skull Kid's laugh came through as the screen turned to black and went to the title screen. Inferna and Nico both encouraged me to press start to get to the files. Why?
Why?
You've proven the fucking game's haunted. Do something
Destroy
about
the
it.
goddamn cartridge or some shit.
They haven't even tried to destroy it, and they went to the pawn shop. Tell us how to destroy it. It's like, well, why don't you fucking try destroying it?
Yeah, try grab a fucking
Like you were
hammer.
working. It is entirely through your own actions that this is working so well.
Yeah.
You're just playing into their hands. It's just what you're doing.
Yeah. I did that, and I felt my stomach turn.
Just turning around.
Again for like the 100th time. One game file read Jadusable.
Oh no.
The whole this game file was gone.
Good, because that was a bad name.
A shiver crawled up my spine.
Jadusable.
Nico asked.
No freaking way.
Inferno whispered.
Hey, this is a Christian server.
No
There'll
flipping.
be no flipping swearing in our videos.
Yeah.
I took a deep breath and opened the game file. I was once again in Snowhead, but my avatar was the Goron dude.
Just say you're Goron Link.
Epona was here. My
Okay.
heart sank. This was showing parallels to Jadusable's game now. And not, in the previous 3 chapters.
No, it's only now.
She was pointed towards the temple, which oddly there was no snow blowing around it. The scene almost had me sad. Something just didn't seem right.
It's
almost like it was haunted.
yeah.
I walked my avatar towards the temple. As I did, the snowstorm started to get... Yella, just give in.
I know
Just stop getting mad. You're just gonna get madder and madder.
I
just
can't
accept
get over it.
Embrace it.
I just can't get over it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, by the time we're done with this, where you used to have a stomach, you'll just have an ulcer.
It's like next time I'll try to play any Legend of Zelda game. I'll just think of my avatar, like in this, and I'll just be unable to play any Zelda game ever again.
Do you guys remember when, you start Super Mario 64 and there's a character creator? You create your character and then, it's your avatar for, you play your avatar for the whole game?
Yeah.
Only Link can master all 4 powers of the kingdoms.
Why is it even called Super Mario 64 if you don't even play as Mario?
Yeah, you have to make Mario yourself.
Yeah,
and it never
when I
turns
picked
out
up a
as
copy
well
of
as
Mario
the-
Maker, I didn't realize I'd just be making a new Mario.
Yeah, that's what you do in that game.
No, I totally thought that would be a enhanced, ultra awesome graphics version of the Super Mario 64 title screen where you could stretch Mario's face all around. I totally thought, you would make a Mario, but no, the game lied to me.
Yeah, you don't even make Mario in Mario Maker.
It's a me.
That's just
Mario.
fucking false advertising.
If I sound like I'm dying inside, it's only because I am.
Fair.
But it's almost done. As I did, the snowstorm started again. Instead of my avatar being pushed off the path, he instead froze.
I'm gritting my
Don't
teeth.
you become Goron Link so that you don't get knocked off the path?
Yeah, so you can roll and be fast and not fall.
You have to equip your earthbending powers.
Yeah. Well, Earth doesn't stand up to the Ice Bemdong powers.
Yeah, oh my
that
god.
are being applied here.
Who in the world could possibly stand up against the advanced form of Water Bendong?
Water Bendong.
Yeah, advanced form of Water Bemdong.
Card in the corner. See, that brought me back to life. It's like, wake me up inside. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that. Sure, here you go. Water Bendong.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
reference
great.
to a funny still done video. All 3 of us were in shock at what had occurred.
Again, well, it's like every fucking other paragraph now. It's like all of us were fucking.
You could almost say you 3 were frozen by what occurred.
Yeah.
Oh.
He froze. Your
Good job,
avatar froze.
You fucking detective.
Nico said. Then the Elegy of Emptiness
Fucking
statue
Detective
appeared
Pikachu
next to my
over here.
frozen avatar.
Oh, no.
I heard Skull Kid screech before we were back at the title screen. I went into the game files, and right there in the game files, it explained what happened to Jadusable.
Yeah, they went into the game files and then she explained it. And this is what she says.
Jadusable froze.
Oh, okay.
No shit. No fucking shit.
Yeah. An overwhelming sadness fell over
Why?
me. I let my tears flow freely. Why?
Why?
Why was I mourning someone I had never met?
Good fucking question.
I grieved as if I knew Jeducible, as if we had been good friends, when I never met the man.
Well, I mean, it's normal to be, like, sad when someone dies. Also, I'm pretty sure when you freeze in the game, you don't freeze in real life.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
like...
this is what that Tony Hawk creepypasta, though. Apparently, she's
Yeah.
playing as Jeducible now, and it's, like, fucking him up.
Yeah.
He was, like, on his way to work, like, I'm finally glad I'm not haunted by that game anymore, and he just freezes solid.
Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And for additional comedy, you can imagine, like, that normal guy, normal walk video.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Jeducible's out there somewhere, having, gotten through the whole Ben Drown thing, because I don't remember if he, like, dies at the end or not.
Yeah,
but, like,
John does the thing.
Suddenly he gets, like, frozen, and it's like, just when I thought I got out.
Yeah.
They keep pulling me back in.
He gets frozen, and then...
Also-
Someone else gets a haunted fucking Majora's Mask cartridge and drags me back into this shit show.
Also, I
God
threw the
damn.
alley-oop, and I didn't get a jump up for it, so I'm going to jump and dunk my own alley-oop, go into work,
Yeah.
still not as old as Ben Drown.
Ben froze Jeducible.
Inferna breathed?
Tara, what's he
Sorry,
going
let
to
me
do
let
to
me
you?
say that correctly then. Ben froze Jeducible.
Yeah, and then, so, Tara, what's he going to do to you?
Nico
Wow.
asked.
Wow, Nico, what the fuck?
And we'll never find out.
Good.
Oh.
Because that was the end of Days.
The end
Ben
of days.
Days.
Ben drowned.
Yeah, Ben drowned. But we do have
Reviews.
13 reviews.
Oh boy.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah.
Okay,
So Sydney
Yeah.
says, okay, first things first. Get it out of your head. Focus on other things. If you see images of your dreams in you head, be brave. Act crazy. That's what I would do. It may sound stupid, but acting crazy like you're on a sugar high may just work.
Right.
I don't know the results.
I
Just
don't know the
be happy and
result.
confident, even thou are scared.
Even thou are scared.
I'm scared writing this.
What? Why?
Why?
You're just leaving a review on a fan fiction story.
I'm scared writing this, but guess what? I read the most hilarious fan fictions out there, and I get scary things out of my head.
Oh,
So
they
just
sent
act crazy candy. So just act crazy candy high.
crazy.
Just tell your
candy
boyfriend about your dreams. Best to get it out of your head. And listen to the most happy and stupid music. By
Yeah.
stupid, I mean like Space Unicorn and Raining Tacos.
Yeah.
I don't think this helped, but I hope you consider.
That makes me think of that post where it's like, that fucking, like, thing where it's like Shakespeare said, I always feel happy. You know why? Because I don't expect anything from anyone. Expectations always hurt. Life is short, so love your life. Be happy and keep smiling. Just live for yourself, and before you speak, listen. Before you write, think. Before you spend, earn. Before you pray, forgive. Before you hurt, feel. Before you hate, love. Before you quit, try. Before you die, live.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like something Shakespeare would have said.
Yeah, that's a real Shakespeare.
That's what I remember Shakespeare. Like, that's what I know Shakespeare to be like, incredibly upbeat and happy.
Yeah, he writes like a
Yeah,
fucking like
yeah.
Tumblr 15-year-old,
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I could see where she's coming from, to get the nightmares of everyday life out of my head. I also read the most hilarious fanfic. And
You listen
riff
to the
them
most
with
happy,
my fellow
stupid
Steel
music.
Donut boys. Yeah, and I listen to the most stupid music.
Buns that happen to be sticky. Scissor.
That's my reaction to your author name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too easy, guys. I need harder material. I feel like I don't know. I'm knocking down kindergartners. I'm knocking down children.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Dude, why dude, I cannot why are these kids like, this it's like my fucking PSA, like please teach some fucking critical thinking in schools. So these idiot kids aren't like, is this real? Gee, I don't fucking know. Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. Maybe because fucking like ghosts don't exist and haunted games don't exist.
Yeah. So I guess Erlay Gracie says scary, but is this actually real? Did it really happen?
Oh.
Looking at a bunch of people say that, and then
I do.
Continue.
Hey,
What? Jujutsu froze? As in the Avatar froze, or he ran out in the cold? What? Parts of this doesn't make much sense. Damn suspense. Not making sense isn't suspense. It's just incompetence.
This is
also,
bad.
How did the man know Terra's name? Yep, fix that and the story's perfect.
Yeah, just that's the one problem. I do like, though, that Xiaoling95 is like, can't wait for the next part to come out. You can't wait forever.
Yeah, and it's been like literally 5 years.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, and they update. Sorry, guys, I've been really busy.
I've been really busy. Like, by this time, like, I finished college. I have a job.
Yeah. Yeah. I did all these things. You know, I went backpacking around the world for a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got married. But anyway, after all that, I knew that I needed to figure out more about this haunted game.
Go back to this haunted game after 5 years.
Yeah. Of apparently not being haunted.
Yeah.
Well, end of days. Ben drowned. Yeah.
Yep.
Knock off D-list, Z-list version.
list.
Just read the original.
Yeah.
Special thanks to everyone supporting us on Patreon. It really helps out. If you want to contribute, but just do it as a one-time donation, you can send it our way on PayPal. If you have any requests or just want to share your thoughts on the video, you can leave that in the comments or on our public Discord. Everything's linked below. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.